Howdy, partners in wine. I'm Gitchagumi.
I'm Chrissy May.
And this is Wine with the Wifey. How is everybody doing tonight?
And if you can't see, we have Mr. Harley here.
Yeah, he's a cameo for this
He's
episode.
just resting his head on the table.
And we We are showcasing the new mugs. That's what we'll be drinking out of tonight. So,
You believe when he first was on the show, he was so tiny?
yeah, he was itsy bitsy.
He was just like a little guy. Now he's just humongous and 70 pounds.
Yeah, we can barely hear you.
Well, yeah, because it's way far away from you. The angle you have it set is weird.
Well, it's only weird because Barley's head is there. You can barely hear me though.
Well, I have to like literally lean up to the microphone the way you had it set. But he's happy to be here on the table. All right, go lay down, Barley. He's just gonna
Okay.
lay at the table apparently.
Let's see how that all works.
All right, how's everybody been? This last week has like kind of felt like hell week to me.
It's been a stressful one, yeah.
Like I don't even remember most of my week. I mean, I can tell you that I had homework and I drove to Duke a couple times. Hey, Barley, leave it.
Yeah, homework always seems to be the big stressor. And now I'm going to be starting school on Monday. So,
I fixed it.
okay. I mean, you are free to adjust the microphone as you need to.
Oh, I'm gonna try this drink. I've never had like 7-Up and whiskey before. See. Okay. I'm okay.
You're okay. Is it good?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, is it like the proper...
It's not like turpentine. That's a good thing.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, we haven't really talked to anybody for quite a while because
Yeah.
life has been pretty
Life has been crazy.
crazy. I've been like out of town a lot and or sick or tired from all the traveling I do.
Yeah, it's been between you and me, we've just been away.
Or he's just been out in the field. So
Everything
I'm
sounds
sorry,
good.
I'm like a boring person tonight because I am just like exhausted today. Like I feel like today, well, last night I didn't sleep very well. I had like crazy nightmares all night. And then today I was just tired. And Chrissy Gumi was just like a tornado first thing in the morning.
Yeah. She's been a pill, that's for sure today.
I feel like the whole day was just like trying to keep up on like what she's doing.
Pretty much. I mean, I spent a solid 2 hours just talking with her about her decisions and her life choices today.
Which I'm sure she was so pleased with.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she
Because
totally
every time she
absorbed
tells, she's just
everything.
like, I hate when Dad talks to me forever like that. It drives me crazy. I don't even listen to him.
Yeah, well, someday she'll appreciate that I took the time out of my day to sit down with her.
I mean, that seems like when you say it like that, it makes me feel like, okay, you know, that's some like sound logic. But then in the moment, I'm just like, there is no point. We shouldn't even bother talking to her. Like, she doesn't listen. She thinks she knows it all.
Well, yeah,
Like,
there is that. I mean, she is a headstrong young lady, that's for sure.
I think it's just a matter of like, Sprite is not my drink normally.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I was gonna throw Coke in there, but
I know, but I thought I would try it because I mean, I have friends that drink Sprite and vodka all the time.
yeah, Sprite and vodka is different. Sprite and whiskey.
And
I mean, 7 and 7 is a thing, though. So
Sprite Zero on every, on top of everything. So
keeps doing that.
I don't know what it's doing.
It's just like hanging, like it doesn't pause the video. It just hangs it there, so I gotta like drag it forward and then it starts playing again. So I don't know, it's weird. We have several stream monitoring devices going so that we can make sure that the stream is working okay, because we don't have a whole big production. It's just us two. So
I mean, it looks like we have a whole big production if you saw all the equipment we have. And most of it we don't even use anymore. Like, we always used to have the green screen up.
I mean, we can start doing that again. I'm okay with it.
I don't know how to do the chords for like the computer and everything. Like,
I was gonna number them, but it's not hard. It's just you gotta put the matching. You gotta connect the matching devices.
it's like spark plugs.
Sure. Yeah, it's got to go to the right part of the distributor.
It's got to fire in the right order, you mean?
Yeah. Right. You got to plug it into the right slot on the distributor, like I said.
I've got cat hair in my drink. Doesn't shock me in our house.
Yeah, there's cat. I even rinsed these mugs out before I made our drinks. We do have the new Wine and the Wifey logo in the works. The first iteration was not.
It was
great.
not great. I'm pretty sure. I literally, as I was getting ready for the show, I was just imagining. I was like, I could definitely draw better than that. Like, if it's going to come down to that, I will just draw it myself. Like, and just see how it goes. Like,
Yeah, but then we'd have to pay somebody to change it to a vector graphic so that we can use it, scale it as a logo.
oh. How much does that cost?
I don't know. You probably get it for $10 if you already have the drawing. You just need it vectored.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I could probably draw it on something.
Yeah.
I have an eye pen or pencil.
Oh, if you drew it in like Procreate, you could just make it a vector art thing and then send it to me and I'd throw it in all of our stuff if you did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't believe when you showed it to me. Like, I was on the phone with my friend and I was just like, he's shoving this phone in my face and I'm talking to somebody and I don't know what he's doing. And then I looked at it and then afterwards I was just like, was he showing me the logo that person did? And I looked
knew
like
you weren't
Caillou.
gonna be happy with it. Yeah. I when I saw it, I was like, we both look angry. Like we look like we're like the nobles card in Dominion. Like the conniving nobles,
All I could think about was like, I was like like the farmer and his wife, but like Caillou edition. That's what I was imagining. I was like, I'm some Canadian. Hi, Burley. I see you, puppy. I see you.
Yeah, it was definitely not
Leave
not
it.
what we were going for.
And it's crazy because like your logo for Gijigumi
this
is
one.
so wildly different. Like, it's cool, it's cartoonish, like it's vibrant.
It's very symmetrical though. I think if it's not a symmetrical image, then he struggles. Like when I told him I wanted one of his eyes clouded because that's how Snort was, he told me at first that he couldn't do it.
Do you think he's just using a program that he's not even really drawing?
No, he's using Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, which in Adobe Illustrator you can very easily make
Hey, leave it.
perfectly symmetrical images. But like the little little box of white in his face and stuff. I mean, this part's off-centered and everything. So
Yeah.
it's not perfectly symmetrical, but the silhouette, if you look at the silhouette, it's very...
Yeah, if you look at like the tops and everything, it's identical on each side.
Yeah. So I think if he's not able to use that symmetry tool, then he probably struggles. I mean, he does try to get stuff done pretty quickly. we gave him the concept yesterday, and he got it to us tonight.
Yeah.
So it's a quick turnaround.
It is a quick turnaround, and you're
Yes, it
not
is.
giving him very much money, you know, like,
Yeah, it definitely was not. Like, I'm still probably gonna tip him even if we don't use his logo,
yeah.
because I mean he's good to work with.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt kind of bad because it was like literally everything about the logo. I was like, well, I don't like this. I'd rather it be like this. I don't like this. I'd rather it be like this. I don't like this. I'd rather it be like this. I like the wine bottle, but I don't like this. I'd rather it be like this. It's like,
Well, and I wonder if he looks at our stream and he sees what's up there right now and is kind of like, it kind of is along that line of like what he drew.
yeah, the logo that's up there in the corner right now.
Yeah. Hey, Carly.
I don't know. I mean, you know, like I said, it was the first iteration. He did a great job on the Get Your Gumi logo, so hopefully he comes back with some good revisions, and regardless of what happens, he's pleasant to work with. So I found a really nice lavalier mic set. Yeah. So it was only $300. Comes with 4. So if we had a 5th person, we'd just have him use one of these mics. And it's one bass stand that you just run all the XLR cables out of into the mixer. So I think it would work out. And the other thing is, it's got like a 8-hour battery life, and and then it uses AA batteries, so we wouldn't have to worry about like the battery life dying over time. You just put new batteries in when it dies.
Look at them look at me. They're like,
what's mom up to?
yeah. He was trying to get in the crate. So I'm going in here. This is where the fuzzy blanket is.
Yep, she's gonna like toss it around to try and get her all set up in there.
It's actually super funny. So like the whole day I felt like I was just like in some sort of like, I felt like I was inside the chimney about to slide down it, but then all of a sudden somebody started the fire.
Sheesh.
That's what I felt like the whole day. And so then when my friend called, and like, cause I was doing volunteering work, you know, for like the Club Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had sent out the email, and she was just like, oh, hey, we only need it for certain days. And then I was like, literally, he told me all these days. So I don't know. And she was like, what? And then I sent her like a screenshot of like the conversation. And so then she called me. She's like, oh, see, the other day I talked to him, he was like this. And then she's like, all right, cool. But now he's saying that to you, so we'll just go with it. And if he has an issue with it, we'll just be like, hey, it was your call.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, well, I'm just I'm the messenger. Like, I'm just putting out the information. Like, you know, I'm just sign up person. I'm going to send out the whatever and the reminder that, oh, hey, it's tomorrow, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Bring your pizza, whatever, if you can. So I wasn't like worried. But anyway, she was like asking what else is going on. I told her about like my last Saturday when I was in Gatlinburg and that whole like everything. And, you know, I was like, yeah, I did this and I did that. Like I left so early in the morning. She was like dying laughing. She was like, you left at 4:30?
Yeah.
And then, so then, you know, then like I was going to get there like 4 hours before anyone, you know, so I was like, well, shit, I guess I'm gonna go shopping in Asheville. And then I stopped and I brought some like meat to the fire department that was looking for donations. They had their boots out and everything. So I gave him a $20 bill, which I thought was pretty nice. And it was funny because I gave him the 20 and then he looked at it and then he like told the other guys like, whoa, and then they tooted the horn on the fire truck and everything because I gave him more than $1 or so as some scrump change, you know? And so then that was like, got me all excited, you know, I was like, oh my God, I did something good. And then I just drove like literally right after the fire hall was like this little meat market on the side that does like processing and stuff for like, you know, I'm sure a ton of hunters in that area. And so they had like a meat sale going on, like a bunch of steaks and stuff like that for like $3 a pound. Like so cheap. So I bought a whole bunch of steaks, like 8 steaks.
Wow.
For like $40.
It's not bad.
Yeah. And so then I brought that back and then I like, you know, parked and I brought it up to the people or whatever. And they were just like, oh my God. And so they were like all excited.
She's back.
Yeah.
With meat.
With meat. And so they showed me inside and I got to, you know, like, I got up on their fire truck and then they took a picture of me with the meat and like, so I'll have to go and they said, look on their like their Facebook and see like, cause they were taking pictures of people for, you know, the charity and stuff like that. So I'll have to go on there and like, I'm not sure if it's exactly Gatlinburg's fire department or if it is like the town before it. Cause it was like in like the little windy hills, the foothills as you're like coming into it.
I got you.
But I wasn't that far away. So I think it might've been Gatlinburg's. And anyway, then they were trying to recruit me to be a firefighter there. And I was like, no, I'm a nursing school student and I'm 43, almost 44. So, you know, you don't want this old woman trying to like pass a fireman's test. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, I can't even lift barley up. There's no way I'm gonna fireman carry anybody. But, you know, in basic training, they said that anybody of any shape can lift anybody of like any size or whatever. And then they'd make, you know, me like run around the track with like the biggest person in the formation.
Yeah, I mean,
I did it.
You can, if you're not planning to move very far, very fast.
Yeah, well, I feel like I moved pretty fast.
Well, you also were
I was in good shape.
Like you weren't.
I wasn't in the best shape.
Post cancer. Yeah, I mean you weren't post like 3rd round of cancer.
It's true. It wasn't like post brain infection from sinus infection and cancer twice.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, she was like laughing like the whole thing and all that. She was just like, oh my gosh, you're, oh, look at you got rid of everything in the background.
I got rid of the table too.
We're just floating.
Yep.
It's great.
I don't know if I like that.
So anyway,
kind of cool though.
I mean, I like the sunset one. Yeah. That's cute. But, yeah, so she was laughing about it and she's like, girl, she's like, you are the only one I know. She's like, not to say you're the only one that is like this. She's like, but you are the only one I know that can like be in like the pits of hell and just be laughing about things and you uplift everybody around you. She's like, everybody that meets you loves you. They always laugh. I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure Gucci's commander don't like me. But like, yeah, she said that. And I was like, literally in my mind, I was like, she ain't seen me all day. She had not seen me all day. But I mean, that was a sweet thing for her to say, like.
I mean, she's not wrong. You do tend to like endear yourself to the people around you. Unless they do you wrong, and then you get them. You turn into the fiery redhead.
Which, by the way, my hair is back. Oh, I'm in the fire right now. For sure. Yep, I dyed my hair back to regular. I just think that it maybe suits my personality a bit better, and I think it makes me look younger.
Yeah. I could see that.
I mean, I do see that maybe keeping it blonde With gray growing in, it might have been easier.
I think all the flickering will probably not be a very pleasant viewing experience.
But yeah, I mean, I would have had to keep dyeing it just to get like the red out of my blonde hair anyway. So it's like, which do I get frustrated over it, or do I just cover my gray?
Yep, that is the eternal struggle, I guess. I just don't worry about anything.
I notice. Cut it with a knife.
What, the tension?
Yeah.
I don't feel any tension.
I just feel like there's like the unspoken tension, you know, from like the people that aren't there.
Yeah.
We normally talk to people.
Yeah.
It's been like a long time.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we've had like some people that are, you know, like when we changed from Friday to Saturday, they just couldn't. Like we had our Friday crowd for sure.
yeah. Well, and you know, Steven, he got a job, so he's not ever able to come in. He's wanting us to do it Sunday nights, but I don't think we could do that unless we did it like way earlier.
I mean, maybe if we did like a bonus stream on Sundays, possibly. But
we also like should leave some time open for us to like actually do stuff.
she's spreading the whole blanket out like throughout the whole
Yeah.
crate. She's like, it was all jumbled in one spot. I hate that. She's like, what are you doing in here? It's my bed right now.
You would think about joking me.
Yeah, she's looking up at him too. She's just like, dude, you get close and I'm gonna go ham on you.
Get you.
Yeah. But he's just sitting there in his little crate, just staring at us.
Yep. He's just like, this is my crate. This is my safe spot. I like it here. Dad makes me come here when I'm getting in the way in the kitchen, and I whine. And there's nothing in my food bowl. That makes me sad.
He's gonna paw it. He's like, I'm gonna dig a hole into it and find the food. I think he's just trying to find a place he can be comfortable
Yeah.
and laying there with Viva and her not kill him.
Right. Not be close enough, but not be too close that she gets crazy. I gets crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a sweater for her because, you know, I feel bad if she goes outside and it's so freaking cold now for them.
I don't think she minds.
No?
No.
Look at.
She doesn't seem to get upset by it or anything. She just like trundles around the yard and looks for her spot to go potty. I honestly think it's relieving for her. I do feel like she's probably like overheating or something before.
I don't think Pierre minds.
No.
I don't think he minds the long hair.
The long hair?
Yeah.
I don't think he minds the short hair.
Well, that too.
I think he
he's
feels like he looks cool with the short hair.
Yeah, he has been like looking around and being like,
Yeah.
like posing.
Yeah. We need to get a new follower with a shorter name on Twitch.
Why?
Because when it says latest follower, it like cuts into the YouTube side of the
Oh, gotcha.
activity
Well,
feed.
it's like crazy if you can even like, who tipped $100?
That was a while ago.
Oh, was that on my stream?
No, it was on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
Jacob Mars was his name. He was with the guy that like sent you a message later apologizing because he didn't realize you were married.
Hmm.
He was in that stream.
When I was getting all the tips.
Yeah.
Yep, I get all the tips.
Yup. Yeah, a lot of the upgrades are because of that stream.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Between that and Steve is like that's like our sole support for the show so far.
I'll have to stream on my channel some more, maybe. Everybody likes my up close streaming.
Yeah.
Like right there in my
Like
face.
when you're cooking or whatever.
Well, just
Or when
sitting
you're
at
just
my
sitting
desk,
at your desk.
straight into the camera.
Just chit-chatting away.
My face right in the camera. Nobody can see all like the crap.
Yeah,
behind
it's
me.
like cocked sideways.
Whatever.
I mean, I think it's a good aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's crazy.
He is a crazy. He's like, I'm just laying on all these wires. I don't even give a care.
No, he doesn't. He's got his body on my foot, and that's all matters to him.
Yep. That is all he cares about.
Yeah, because, I mean, every night when he goes to sleep, he's got to touch me in some way. I mean, he'll get up throughout the night, maybe lay somewhere else or whatever, but then in the morning I wake up and, like, he's right there next to me again.
You're like, oh, mom's moving. Better let her know I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get crazy when they get hungry. And they're like, let's just start roughhousing until Dad gets up.
Well, he'll come over and he'll lick my face.
Yeah.
And he'll wake me up if I'm not awake. And then I wake you up. He'll start kicking you.
Yeah. And then I just roll over.
Yeah, you don't even do anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I really struggle to get moving before like 10 or 11.
I feel like that's always been you.
Yeah, it has been. That's my norm. I'm definitely a lot happier when I'm able to start my day at like 10 or 11 and I don't have to like stress out about getting ready any earlier than that. I think that's just my natural. If I could like get up at 10 or 11 o'clock and go to bed at like midnight or 1, that would be my ideal pattern daily.
Is that normal for people?
I don't think so.
Because I know there's people that
Well,
are like, I'm a night owl,
yeah,
I'm
there's-
an early bird.
it
like,
depends,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't ever know. Is that just they say that because they like to stay up and talk to people during that time, so then they think they're a night owl? Or if they had like no stimulation in their life, they just like, you know, no TV at a certain point, no like blue lights at a certain point, they would just be like, oh, I'm going to sleep now.
I mean, I think
Sun's going down.
Yeah, if I had no stimulation, I would probably. Well, no, that's not true because even like in the field, I still am up until like 11, even if I don't need to be.
That's crazy.
And like most of the guys were too. That's one of the reasons I was up is because we'd all just like sit in the tent and chit chat about, you know, work stuff. Spreading wisdom and whatnot, and then like midnight or 1 would roll around and we'd be like, well, it's time to turn in. Gotta get up with the sun.
You're going to have this rest of this Sprite.
Okay. I've already used the rest of mine, so.
Well, now you got another can.
Okay.
I'm going to make a different drink. I just cannot.
All right. Yeah. I'll do them in the morning. I usually do them when I wake up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was able to, but I got strong, grippy hands. Oh, we had orange Captain Morgan?
Yeah, I brought it with me to Gatlinburg.
I just used regular old Sailor Jerry. I see that. See, this is where the lapel mics would be nice, 'cause people would still be able to hear your side of the conversation, and the table would be completely clear, which I really enjoyed. We had to stop using the lapel mics because they just started dying. And, you know, granted, the ones that we bought, they weren't the highest quality or best, you know, you get what you pay for. And I think they were like $60 per transmitter receiver. So it wasn't like the highest quality microphone setup. So the one that I found today, though, I mean, it's still, if you divide it out, it's just shy of $100 per body pack, but it's like a whole wireless system, so we wouldn't have to worry about checking channels and all that other stuff we had to worry about with the other ones. So I think, you know, once we get a little bit of savings, it shouldn't be too hard. We got some other stuff to get for the pets and for the house before that, but that is one of the goals for the show, is to get back to those lavalier mics. You got it.
There's like no space for anything. We have all that space there for like random stuff. But
Well, we were putting all of our drinks up there.
stop drinking soda.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We should just start putting all of our like juices and stuff up there.
Man, I don't know why it's so foamy. It's supposed to be like, looks
Yeah,
like soap.
it's cherry Coke or cherry Pepsi. That's how cherry Pepsi is.
It don't taste like cherry Pepsi.
What does it taste like?
Like
Captain Morgan?
yeah.
Put a picture in the Discord.
Mm-hmm. See, is it under spilling tea, right?
Yeah. Do a little selfie for Steven here with the mugs.
Oh, you gotta try it. Oh,
Yeah, that's more rum than it is Coke.
I thought I didn't put that much in there.
All right.
All right, mop my phone.
Okay, me too. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a I actually had, as far as weeks go, a pretty low key week. Cuz I had we had what's called All American Week here. And I basically laid low the whole time. There's a bunch of sports and, camaraderie and whatnot. I'm not a big sports person.
No, you're not?
No.
Doesn't shock me any.
Yeah, I identify as a baseball fan, but I don't actually follow it, so. Oh. I was trying to figure out why I had lip gloss on my lips. And then I remembered I took a draw from your straw.
Yeah, I mean, that'll happen.
Steven says he'll be home in 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Hello. Emma Bub, how you doing?
Emma.
Where are you coming from?
Hopefully not Minnesota.
No, it's on your channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's good to hear.
So where are you located? Can I call you Emma? Sorry, I'm just like changing my hair color in this picture. HB. Oh, can I call you Emma? Is that how you go, or?
Oh, how about y'all? Yeah,
How
we're
about y'all?
doing good. We've been talking about our rough week.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so like we were just like talking about nothing basically, because that's typically what we do. But so we're located here in North Carolina, but we're from Minnesota.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that.
Follow her. I'm assuming it's a her, but you never know nowadays.
Yeah, it's true.
Butch. Is it Emma Bud? Yeah?
Yeah. It's probably in your...
You are?
California.
We have a friend that normally is on here from California, too. I think he's like...
intern? He's from...
Linda Lorba or something like that is where he's at. No, I'm talking about Steven.
Oh, Steven, yeah.
Yeah, Steven will be on in maybe 15 minutes or so. He's in California,
chat,
too.
Yeah.
He's normally in chat. Yeah.
He works for Spectrum out there. But, yeah, we also have...
We have a couple
some guest hosts.
Hey, Mohammed.
Hello, Mohammed from Pakistan. How are you?
How are you?
Your name says Yasin Khan. I've been to Anaheim and Huntington Beach, and then we have old friends that live in the LA area. They used to live in Van Nuys when we visited them. Now they live in Ontario. So we've been down there a couple times. Southern California. And then we've driven through Northern California, Napa Valley, all that good kind of stuff. So yeah, we've been out there. And then every now and again I go out there for training in the military. The National Training Centers in Death Valley out there in the desert.
How do I find my people? Here we go.
No. Yep. We've been down there. Aha, I see. That makes sense then.
Wait, what?
How are things in Pakistan?
So we saved a cat from Afghanistan back when Gitch was deployed on your third deployment, right?
Yeah.
Third deployment.
Third deployment.
Back in 2012. And so we had this little kitty from Afghanistan, and she traveled through Pakistan. Like, Pakistan was like one of the most friendly areas to get our cat through. Oh, I would choose LA.
Yeah, I would probably choose LA too. It's not as cold.
Yeah, we're from Minnesota. We don't want to be cold.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
I mean, our week was kind of crap, though.
Yeah, it was a rough week, but...
Like, I was explaining it earlier to Gitch. I was like, Oh, then you'd like New York.
Yeah.
You should go to New York.
I think. I mean, because for me, that's not really about like the opportunities. Because there's different opportunities in New York and there's different opportunities in LA, obviously, so.
What are you scared about? Wait, so let's kind of like have an idea here about what age range are you in, Emma? So I'm the oldest one on this stream probably. Oh yeah.
Well, so is LA.
But I mean, maybe they're not located in like a large town or something. I mean, California is full of any kind of
California
town,
is huge. Yeah.
Muhammad, like, what is the location where you live? Is it very like populated?
Oh, she was asking what age range you're in, so we can
like have an idea.
Taylor.
So I'm 44. I'm like the oldest one here.
I'm
for sure
39.
We're old.
Yep. Be 40 in a couple months.
A couple months?
Yeah.
A couple more than a couple months.
Yeah, like 5.
You're so young. You're like my kid's age. It's okay. I actually have a lot of like young viewers on my channel, and I should stream a lot more often. I don't at all. Like, I'm in nursing school right now, so I get like really stressed out with just whatever. And then we adopted our niece, and she's 12. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look it up. And it's like a lot having our niece.
Yeah, it's exhausting, and we're older, so we run out of energy. There's a lot of times where I sit down to stream and I just am so tired that I just end up playing video games and not streaming.
Oh, I should have worn my glasses. Oh, it's like abbreviated as KP. I feel like some people fly into there sometimes.
Kind of like KL in Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur.
I'm not even an attempt to try to say this name, because that would just be embarrassing for me.
Khyber Pakhtunkhwa?
I mean, is that really how they say it?
Oh, that's by Kabul.
Yeah.
In Afghanistan. Okay.
Oh, it's right on the border, basically, right?
Yeah. Well, no, maybe another.
Not bad. I know, like, I don't know if anybody ever heard about like when the whole thing with Afghanistan was going down and all that. So
Peshawar, okay.
The rescue that we got, our kitten from Afghanistan traveled through, was Nowzad for dogs, which she was a cat, obviously. But anyway, they had a location there in Afghanistan that they were like primarily located. And then when Biden did the whole horrible, we should, yeah. So
we do that.
So when Afghanistan fell with the military and how Biden did the draw, which was horrible, by the way. But anyway, the rescue that I volunteered with, yes.
Email. Oh, your email?
Yours, maybe yours, his or mine.
I think he's on your stream.
Oh, is he? Okay, I'm gonna check.
Your channel.
Oh, I need to remember.
Yeah,
we're so old. Like,
I've seen like it's kind of the YouTube meta right now is the React channels. I don't know how I feel about it, but it is content that we could do with, considering I'm work full time and I'm about to start graduate school and she's in school and about to start working full time.
I don't even know the format.
It should be whatever email you have tied to your account.
Oh, for this account?
Well, no. You probably have an email listed on your Twitch account for people to send you stuff.
I'm gonna look.
Let's figure it out.
I'm going to figure it out. I have so many emails, you guys.
Nope.
I'm not so old. I'm 44.
I mean, that's not
It's kind of old.
ancient.
I'm
Yeah,
young.
see? I tried telling her these things too.
What is my email on this one?
Trying to
About.
get to your about page. There we go. I don't know. You don't have an email listed here.
I thought that Muhammad was through YouTube. That's what it shows up on mine, I thought.
Oh, it is through YouTube.
So it's yours.
Oh, it's my YouTube. Yeah.
Duh.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, I have a friend that oh, well, that makes me feel better. So yeah, I have some friends that went through Pakistan, like, to get out of Afghanistan safely, and they were very, very nice to them. Like, I don't know, from all I know, like, I don't know much about other countries from other than what my friends tell me that live there or travel there and stuff, but they seem like a really great place. Like, they were super nice to our cat traveling. They took care of her really good. Really? Well, you know, like, we're military, so, like, we've seen a lot of different places, and pretty
interacted
much
with
people are like the same everywhere. They have different cultures, but like everybody respects everybody for the most part. Like, I mean, I feel at least like it's my wish to treat anybody else that I see the same way I want to be treated. So, I mean, I'm going to be like nice and like respectful, you know. Maybe our cultures aren't the same, but you know, I'm going to like take that into account and like think that, you know, I'm going to treat them how
We
they
got
want to be
liquor
treated.
tonight there, Steven.
Steven. A lot of bad news. Oh no. So, Steven, you need to say hi to Emma here because Emma's in California too. I'm not sure where, but she's probably about your age. I am drinking liquor tonight. The first drink I had was basically like a 7 and 7, but it was like Sprite Zero, which I don't really like unless you want to drink it like it's water. You're super thirsty. But
I'm not sure what email they would have sent it to.
do you have like a inbox there?
All I have is the Discord, Twitter. Maybe he sent it to my Twitter.
It could be.
The Get Your Gimme Gaming Facebook and the Twitch.
Muhammad, we're looking for your email. Why don't you put your email or Get You Gumi in there? We did this once before, Steven.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Did not work out very well.
I'm too old for that, man. Let's see. Man, I can't down a bottle. I can't do it. You saw what happened when I tried to do 4 shots. It came out my nose.
Yeah.
Drinking out of our new mugs, though. The double-sided big old mugs. Maybe it's on Twitter.
Okay, sorry, I was texting people. I'm getting like messages on all sorts of areas, and apparently you can't even find the one message you're supposed to look for.
I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's because you gotta think about getting back up and going back to work.
Yeah, so like I have a friend actually that like he works shift work. He works like 3 to 11, and then like he's kind of gone through some stuff, and so he has a hard time sleeping sometimes because of like, you know, what he's gone through. And so apparently he had been drinking at night and then watching movies and stuff. And he was having a really hard time sleeping. But like he thought he needed to like have the vodka to help him go to sleep. Well, then one day he decided, hey, I'm going to like start working out. I'm going to start getting healthy, like whatever. And then he stopped drinking at night and he's been falling asleep like so much faster, which kind of shocked me because when I drink anything, I get super tired.
Well, yeah, but then it starts out that way. I'm trying to find it. I don't know what email you sent it to, man.
Why don't you put your email in the chat?
Well, I'm trying to find the message that he sent me.
I know, but like just make sure it's the right one or something. Why don't you put your Gitchigumi email in the chat?
Go, where's chat? There it is.
I don't even remember my Gitchigumi gaming email now. Like, I know the password, but I don't know what my email is. He just subscribed you.
Well, thank you for that.
Gonna have to subscribe back and be friends. Okay, Steven, to catch you up, Yassine actually goes by Muhammad, and he is in Pakistan. So that's like way across the world. What time is it there, Muhammad, in Pakistan?
Oh, here it is.
Oh!
Okay, cool.
I know who you are now. That's cool.
That's pretty neat. I appreciate that. I'll take a look at it here.
So we've been working on a brand logo, as you all know. Maybe you don't know because Emma's new, and Steven knows, though. Steven knows that we've been working on it for some time. We want to keep it like the same as like the Gitchigumi Media, like his gaming one. So that's like in a brand, because that's kind of how he has it set up. Is like it's under like that Gitchigumi Media umbrella. But ooh, that's super early for you. I can't believe you're up so early.
That's like the time that you keep trying to wake me up at.
What am I supposed to say about that? Isn't everyone supposed to be up that early? I am.
No.
Steven, what time do you wake up in the morning? Emma, when do you wake up? You guys are up way after me because I'm East Coast. Y'all are West Coast.
I don't know. I might send you a link here, Muhammad. But all of the videos on my channel right now are the long form live content. So I haven't really had an opportunity, or I guess the time, to pare it down into the short form, like the shorts or anything like that, which I really don't think shorts need thumbnails. Maybe I'm wrong. There you go. Early to rise, early to bed, early to rise. Make someone healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's what Benjamin Franklin said. I'll have to think about it.
Tabs open on my phone. Okay, I'm back to one. So, okay, guys, help me out with something here. Like, I've been really stressed out today. Like, I was about ready to have a breakdown, basically. So, you know, I've been going back and forth to Minnesota a lot because my mom has needed some extra help. And, like, honestly, it comes down to that I really stress myself out, probably more than I need to. And then, because my mom has always been somebody that I took care of, like, even when I was young, like, I was cooking meals when I was 8 years old. I made Thanksgiving dinner at 11. Like, I balanced my mom's checkbook when I was 13 and made out the bills. Like, I've always been the one in charge. So now that she's older and like really getting herself into trouble when you give her any kind of responsibility, It freaks me out. Like, I just can't even let go of the control. I need to like fix everything. I want to protect her. Like, it's my mom, you know, so obviously I don't want anything bad to happen to her. But also, it's like she's my mom. Why doesn't she take care of some of this stuff for herself? So, I start my nursing practicals in January, which means I won't be able to get away all that often to go up to Minnesota. And so I thought, okay, I'll go there mid-October and get some things settled around in her apartment. But the thought of going there gives me like panic attack. Like just the thought of like, I'm going to pack, I'm going to go up there, like I'm going to be there for however long. She's going to want every single second of my life there. Like I feel kind of trapped and it freaks me out. In the meantime, I'm going to like drive there this time instead of flying. So I plan on like driving through like my best friend where I used to live in Indiana. I have like 2 really close friends there and they both want me to stay with them. So I'm a little bit like, holy crap, what do I do there? I don't want to say I'm not going to stay with you because I'm staying with that person. Like it's difficult. Then today I was just like, I should just pay somebody from back home and have them do what I need them to do that I was going to travel there for and just go visit my friends and just relax.
That's what I would do.
But
save some money
when
on
I
gas.
thought about that, yeah, it would save a lot of money on gas. I drive an Expedition. But then I thought about that and then I kind of like, my heart started
panicking.
Panicking because then I was just like, now I'm going to give away all my control. Like, well, then what if I have to hear about my mom complaining about it?
All right. Steven, Muhammad, Emma, what do you guys like better? The standard camera or the no background camera with the flickery Chrissy May?
Has anybody noticed that my hair is getting longer yet?
Yeah.
Steven, have you noticed my hair is getting longer?
Well, you do wear extensions a lot on the show. So.
These are not extensions. This is just my regular length. When we started the show, my hair was like straight up buzzed on the side, really short.
Well, yeah, you were in...
and I had cut it quite a few times since then.
Yeah.
Well, I was in cosmetology
You were in cosmetology school, so you had to
Yeah.
look hip.
I had to look hip.
You had to have the hip do. What do we think? Background removed or not background removed? I don't like that it removes the table, though. I think that's weird.
Nobody's answering.
Nope. I'm going with not background removed for now. Until somebody tells me
Yeah,
otherwise.
just don't do it. I don't like seeing my clutter.
You don't like seeing your clutter? So
No, I
you
don't.
want the background removed?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I want it removed. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even care for floating. Makes my hair look longer, actually.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do it that way then. There we go.
Secret sandals.
Well, yeah. Yeah, kind of. It's the Secret Sandals Vineyard edition. There's a wine bottle right behind me.
What the heck happened?
You vanished.
Into thin air. Or like, ugh, it's so strong. Or like Paul would say, like my ex, the magic man. Now you see me, now you don't.
That's from Talladega Nights.
Is that your phone?
What?
Oh, it's Andy. Okay.
What's he up to?
I think that Emma's in our thingy thing too.
Our Discord?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because the little Discord alert popped up.
I don't know. I lost all my little things. Yes.
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 Correct.
We've been married for, I was going to say 12 years, but I think it's been 11.
It's almost, it's just,
it's not
well, we're going on
almost.
12, yeah.
We're going on 12,
Yeah.
but we literally had our anniversary in July, so it's not almost 12.
Yeah, that was like a quarter ago.
It was like 2 months ago.
3. It's October now.
The beginning of October.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
That's how you count quarters.
So Muhammad, the way that we kind of started this was he was training for a triathlon. He was going to be in an Ironman, and he wanted to see how he could run and everything, like while being Facebook Live or whatever, how it worked. So he tried it out with his phone, and then we started getting people popping into our channel and just talking to us and stuff. So we just kind of kept it going for like over a year now. He is in the military. He's
Here, I will show you
pilot.
what I do for a living.
Oh, he's going to show you.
I'm going to post a link here.
He's going to post a link for what he does for the living. I'm a nursing school student, and I just stay at home and take care of the house when I'm not studying.
Go ahead and check that out. That's what I do for a living. TikTok.
TikTok.
That's my full-time gig that I do during the day and the most of my life. And then I just do this for the fun of it. But yeah, you were saying? I was training for a triathlon.
Oh yeah, he was training for a triathlon. I explained that you just wanted to see how it worked for like going live and stuff. And then we just kept doing it. Like we kept getting people popping in and talking about, like, you know, we have people that, I mean, I don't know about Gitch, but I am actually like pretty close with some people across the world now. Like we keep in contact all the time. We're on WhatsApp talking to each other. Like they message me on Instagram. Like, I mean, they're all over the place for me, and I kind of know what's going on in their life, and we keep up and we talk, you know, and stuff. So I think it's really fun. I love having friends everywhere. He's a little less personable, and he just basically like, he keeps in contact with some people because like he doesn't like talking to people just in general. I think.
I'm not a very... Social interaction exhausts me. So it's not that I don't like talking to people. It's just that it tires me out very quickly. So I just don't do it very much.
Including me.
Because I just get exhausted. Well, no, it's not exhausting talking to you.
I mean, I can't imagine how it's not. I'm constantly talking about something.
Well, that's all I got to do is listen.
Yeah, like I have a lot of guy friends. I would say now in my life, though, I have like a good mix of like 50-50 guy friend, girlfriends, you know? But when I was younger, I had mostly guy friends. And like, you know, guys just typically are like to the point, and
cool.
They don't like say much. They want to be like, oh, hey, are we going to meet here at such and such time? Okay, see you there. Click. And then I'm just like, I'm going to call you because I have to tell something to you. And it's like a long story, but I don't want to text it all. And then they're just like, when is this girl going to stop talking? When is she getting to the point?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty standard male-female dichotomy thing.
But like, I honestly sometimes, like when I was talking to my friend earlier tonight, like she kept talking and I didn't have anything more to say.
Mm-hmm.
I felt a little awkward because I like talking to my friends. I don't want them to think I don't like them or don't want to listen to them. But sometimes I don't have any more to add to the conversation.
I very rarely have anything to add to the conversation, but I also, I don't know, I'm not as passionate about a lot of things as a lot of people are passionate about. Like there's very little that I'm super passionate about, and it's not really anything that's debatable. So
no, they're
I think that was yours.
Camp Lejeune settlement claims. Everybody's seen that meme on Facebook, right? Where like they're like, we've heard it. You've drank the water at Camp Lejeune. We get it. Or it's like Chris Farley or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. I get those emails all the time.
Camp Lejeune. That Chris Farley, he had a bit one time on Saturday Night Live. I like legit thought it was a commercial, like a real commercial for like some Swedish coffee company. But it was like they were like walking around in this fine dining establishment, and the waiter walked up to one person and was like, "Excuse me, sir, would you be surprised if I told you that you weren't drinking Swedish Crystal caffeinated coffee? You were drinking decaf." And the guy was like, I really quite like the flavor. It was delicious and delightful, blah, blah, blah. And then he like goes up to Chris Farley and he's like, "Excuse me, sir, would you be interested to know that you haven't been drinking Swedish Crystal caffeinated coffee? You've been drinking decaf." And Chris Farley like looked up at him and then like smashed the cup on the table. Was like, "You lied to me." He just like lost his mind. It was hilarious.
I've never seen it.
It was awesome.
I think you had to see it.
Well, I mean, yeah, Chris Farley sells it. But it was like, when I first saw it, it was one of those situations where I like passed out on the couch and then woke up and it was playing, and I just thought it was
I do that with my true crime shows. Like watch Dahmer and then I fall asleep. Like I want to watch the show. I want to watch Dahmer, and then I fall asleep and I wake up and it's like 48 hours or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like ID channel. And I don't honestly, I know this sounds weird because you probably think I'm having the nightmares from watching like the John Gacy tapes and the Dahmer and stuff. I think the one night I was having nightmares because of Dahmer.
I think you were the one night because you were hearing the screaming.
Yeah, I was hearing the screaming. But like for the most part, I have nightmares and they have nothing to do with what I'm watching when it's going on.
I don't think you have the nightmares because of those shows. I mean, you've been watching those shows for years and not had nightmares.
Oh, look at our two puppies.
Yeah, they passed it. Barley was trying to get in there, and he like tiptoed in there and saw that he couldn't fit, and then tiptoed out.
Because the two little dogs are in there. They love his crate so much. It's funny.
Yeah. They just hang out in there.
You guys can't see, but... Oh, okay. Steven.
Oh, the views.
Steven wants to see the views again.
Okay, here we go.
I was going to ask him which one he liked.
Yeah, we got... let me get it set up here. All right, we got the background removed and then background not removed. There you go. So there's background not removed, there's background removed. Nope, sorry.
You don't want to see the toilet cam?
Sure don't. No, we got cat
I
poop
use the
in there.
toilet a lot.
We got no colon. You like background not removed?
Okay, we'll keep it at that. Yeah, I mean we have a litter box that is like washable plastic crystals, basically like washable like cat things that they scratch in, and so it's right next to the toilet in the downstairs bathroom, and then. So they go to the bathroom and it cycles through and washes all the poop out of the litter and the pee and everything. And then it dumps all the waste into the toilet directly. So you do not want to be going to the bathroom while it's dumping the waste in there because it will splash up on your butt.
Yep. It'll be like
it's nasty. And it smells. And so then it dries the litter. It rotates around and dries the plastic litter. And that smells nasty sometimes too.
It smells nasty if one of the cats has had a diarrhea day. Because if there's diarrhea in there, it doesn't clump, so it doesn't really like get it out very well.
I think it gets stuck on the rake, and then
it gets mushed into the pebbles, and then when it dries, it cooks. Yeah, that's what makes it smell sometimes.
It's horrible.
It's the diarrhea days.
Doing that earlier tonight, and I thought I was gonna die. I had to come downstairs and spray perfume on me just to get it out of my nose.
If you're new to the show, we do talk about poop a lot. Just a heads up. Very poop-friendly show.
That's true. That's true.
You wouldn't love to smell it. Not cat poo. I don't know.
I'm trying to talk more into playing poker with me and Andy and Graham sometime.
Oh, yeah?
But he was like, well, I already talked so we were at our reunion, and my friend Kale... I've drank enough that now I'm questioning my names. Oh,
I always just
Well,
stop. I
Steven.
just stop at the nearest gas station.
He
no
will
matter,
stop wherever.
no matter
You
who
could
it
literally be like,
irritates.
I'm going into that grocery store. I'm going into that PetSmart. I'm gonna find the bathroom in the PetSmart.
We only got 20 minutes
There's
left.
Kohl's.
not
I'm
gonna
going to the
make it.
bathroom in Kohl's.
I'm not gonna make it 20 minutes. I'm stopping.
Yeah, and then me, I don't even have a colon. I have the fastest digestive system alive for that, and like I can hold it. There's Gitch over there, like sweating his ass off, thinking he's got bursted hemorrhoids or something. And
You know what's funny though is I can do 6 hours in a helicopter and not.
unless you ate at Five Guys, remember you?
Yeah,
got me in
but that was only
Bellingham?
2 hours. Yeah, and I knew I only had to be in there 2 hours. So. But yeah, if I do, I'm also very dehydrated and hypoglycemic. So
Belgraham.
because you get to a point where you're like really managing your intake of fluids, and you don't want to eat too much because you don't want to have to go to the bathroom in the middle of a mission. So that would be the one thing that would be nice about flying for the airlines.
Having a bathroom, you can put it on autopilot and go use the bathroom.
Yeah, and you get meal service. I could drink coffee.
No alcohol for you.
I don't need alcohol. I don't. And really, the only time I ever drink alcohol is during the show, anyway. So
I drink during the show. I drink sometimes when he's gone to survive. Chrissy Gumi.
alone.
I do drink alone. Not really drinking alone. I
with
do.
Nobody else.
I do drink alone, but on video chat with other people. And then in airplanes, I drink a ton. Like I don't even know how
I
they
do
let
drink
me on
on
the next flight.
airplanes. Especially that one time that we got upgraded to first class, and I
She
went
was
through an
feeding us
entire
so
bottle
many
of
drinks.
wine. Yeah,
She was feeding us so
It
many
was like
drinks,
a
just
2.5 hour flight, and I killed a bottle
it was
of
just
wine.
taking. So we were in first class, and I don't know. Chrissy Gumi was on the other side of the aisle, right?
She's behind me.
She was okay. So she's behind us. Anyway, we're all in first class. It was first time Chrissy Gumi is traveling by air, and like as soon as we got seated and we were up in like the very very front, she just started like feeding us alcohol. And she's like, oh, you want another drink? You want another drink? Like people were still loading, and we had already had 2-3 glasses of wine.
The flight attendant, not Chrissy Gumi.
Yeah, no, not the kid, not the kid. But and then Chrissy Gumi, we asked her, we're like, how did you like first class? And she's like, I didn't really like it. They kept asking me things. I wanted to sleep. Like you had any kind of soda you wanted. You could have as many treats as you wanted. You could have had a meal, like all kinds of stuff. And
Yeah,
she's like, nah.
She don't know any better though, because that was literally her first flight ever. She sat in first class, so she never.
We did it wrong.
She'd never sat in coach.
We're gonna make her sit in coach next time.
Well, we were trying to, but they upgraded her.
They upgraded us for free
because she had her name was with a B, and they didn't realize she was a accompanied child.
Yeah, I need to like pay that money so I can like skip all the whatever.
Oh yeah, we got to do that.
Because you guys have
Recheck.
it. I don't. You got to do it once a year though.
I think it's once every 5 years.
Oh, because I was like $189 every year for that. It's not worth it for me.
I don't know. As much as you go back home, it would be worth it. It cuts down a ton of time in security. Like both times we went through security, we were waiting for you for a good almost 10 minutes.
Well, the last time I flew back from Minnesota and I had all those pictures, you would have been waiting 45 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, because it took half an hour just to go through my belongings.
Oh, geez.
I had to like repack everything. They went through all the pictures and everything. Like it was crazy.
Why?
Probably because I had it stuffed to the max. But I mean, it still made it under its like
Yeah, the weight.
weight and everything like that. And then I was like, I told the person, he's like, did you want to check this? And I was like, no. Those are like my precious family pictures. Nobody else but has a copy of that but this. This is the only copy for generations, you know? Like, I definitely am not letting that out of my sight.
Right.
That's why I bought another suitcase, so I could pack other stuff in it, so I could take that as a carry-on. I think it was worth buying another suitcase. Now I have 2 humongous suitcases.
Yeah, you do.
I do pack large when I go places. It tends to happen that way. Like when I was on this last trip last Saturday, my carry-on, what did I pack? Oh, I packed my little carry-on Louis Vuitton bag, but it was stuffed. And then like compared to a little backpack.
Forgot all your stuff.
And then I forgot. So I found this photo album that I'd been looking for years, and apparently it was in with one of my National Guard things. And so I found it finally after all these years. And then I brought it with me there, and then I forgot it in the hotel.
Batons.
Well, I want to know.
Let's see what that is. I'll let you know.
I don't even know. Okay. Well, I have something wrong with my phone, you guys. Oh. So it's one of the largest ethnic minority in Pakistan, making up 18% of the total population of Pakistan. I don't honestly.
Oh, it's like the Pashtun culture? Okay.
I mean, he probably knows more about it than I do.
I mean, I know Pashtuns in Afghanistan are the people that you want to find you if you're lost in the wilderness. I know that much.
Oh, so they're good trackers.
Well,
like
they're
survivalists.
No, they're just very the Pashtun culture is very like even if you are their mortal enemy, they have a cultural directive, I guess, to be hospitable, like to show you hospitality. If you are a guest in their house, they're not going to hurt you and they're going to protect you.
Would they hurt you anyway? Like, would anybody?
They might. Like, the second they say, all right, goodbye, see you later, they might shoot you in the back. But while you're a guest in their house, they're going to take care of you.
I think that's an interesting question because for me, an enemy is like maybe somebody that wants to harm me, maybe. I don't really have any enemies. I do have an ex-husband that I really hate. And I know hate is a strong word, but he literally, I don't like him.
I mean, my enemy for me is defined by the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So it's like I don't really.
You don't have much of a say.
I don't have a, yeah.
I'm out of the military now, so I just make my own version.
Yeah.
I outrank him.
Yeah. Yep.
I tell everybody that.
That's why we always say household 6.
I need to make another drink. Oops.
I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, Andy says you make your enemies on Facebook these days. Andy, yeah.
They don't like me, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. I don't think people who don't know each other could be enemies. Uh-oh. Because I don't know. I mean, you got to know enough about the person that you know that they're your enemy. I think that people can mistake other people that they don't know about as enemies out of ignorance. But
Just made big hair.
I don't know that, I guess it's an individual. It's kind of like, how do you define,
on Facebook.
How do you define, I don't know, anything really. It's an individual definition.
Andy, so I was going to message you earlier because one of my girlfriends, she's got this thing going on right now where apparently Facebook is now her enemy. So he said it's a bizarre conversation. Anyway, so So, anyways, so my friend Alame, she does say some controversial stuff on Facebook. She has a good heart, but she's definitely part of the Facebook that Facebook, like, what would you say, censors, right? Definitely, like, the Facebook does not like her type. They fact check her all the time. She made a separate account because the first one, she was always in jail. So now she made a separate account, and now, even though she has like no ties, she doesn't even post anything crazy anymore or anything. Every single thing that she posts, whether it's in a group or it's just like a status or whatever, this little thing on Facebook says, your comment is being reviewed by the admins. I told her, I was like, you're on the list. They've got your number. They don't care that you made a new account. They've got your number. So now she's a little freaked out. She's just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get off social media. Okay, so Muhammad said, it's not just about somebody tells you and you make consider an enemy. No, it's not about what somebody tells you. I think that for Gitch, it's hard because he's in the military and he has to follow orders. That's what I told her, Andy. That's what I told her. I was like, we're using the same address that you signed up on Facebook, like the same email address. You have the same name. Like, they probably put your original account in some little thing, and then they, like, when a new person signs up, they like check it against the banned addresses, you know? So that's what I told her. But yeah, Muhammad, I think that it's hard because, you know, when people are like in militaries, they get told to do certain things. Like, you basically are owned by them. And then, like, you have to like abide by the rules, even if you don't honestly believe that way. I know, like, when I was in the military, like, our commander at the time, I did not like it all. But, you know, I was like sworn to do what they tell me to do. So it's kind of like...
So I don't have any personal individual enemies. I don't consider any individual an enemy of myself. However, I'm part of an organization that has a defined enemy. And while I don't necessarily view that group or person as my personal enemy, I do recognize the risk to that organization that comes from that group. And so that's that's where that stands. So I don't necessarily have any hatred in my heart, but I understand the position of the group that I'm in for the most part. Sometimes I don't, but as Chrissy May was saying,
yeah, I got grades, school grades winning.
Oh, nice. But yeah, as Chrissy May was saying, gotta follow orders, lawful orders,
or you get put in jail.
Yep. Yeah, so I mean, I guess, you know, all things considered, I don't have to follow lawful orders, but there are just consequences to all your actions. So,
well, if you didn't follow orders and then they took you away from you, like,
yeah, you gotta ask if the
then you'd have this redhead going crazy on people.
You gotta ask if the consequences
I already
are
go crazy
worth
on people.
the decision. Yeah, so
You think that all the time in our marriage.
what?
Should I tread on this before I piss her off? Is it worth the energy?
Yep. Well, I think that about every aspect of my life. I'm very much a choose my battles kind of person.
That little kitty was gonna get in there, and then she was like, nope, this is where dogs live. She's gonna go search him out. He's sleeping right now. Barley, our dog, is sleeping. Oh, hi, Pierre. Andy, I shaved Viva and Pierre. They have no hair now. They just have poofy heads and poofy tails. Everybody's silent on the chat right now.
Yeah.
Including you. The heck? That was weird, Gitch. Are you taking, like, your...
Lid was crooked. cats get up there and knock the pill bottles down. And can't stand when the lid's not on all the way because then the pills get scattered all over the floor.
Andy, you missed it earlier in the stream. Barley was up here and he was just like laying his head on top of the table like, this is where I live now.
Yep, he's just
like,
a happy little
when
dude.
he's at the couch, he like comes over and stands by me and just sits his butt down because he's so tall. Like he can sit his butt down on the couch and he just stands there like that. He's got his front paws on the floor and his butt sitting on a couch like he's a person.
Yeah, he's a little crazy man. There goes the cat up on the counter, just as I suspected.
Is it Discord?
Yep.
She's a crazy.
Yep.
Hey, Andy, I saw that Graham was online earlier. I sent him a message. I told Gitch about how he's got his in-laws living with him right now.
Well, they're not real in-laws.
No, they're not. They're like, I mean, Graham probably says that they are, but they're not at all.
Yeah, they're
like
just...
his young teenage girlfriend's parents. Basically.
Yeah. As soon as we get the new logo finalized. Yeah, as soon as we get the Wine with the Wifey logo finalized, we're gonna have a mug come
Gumi
up.
panties.
The closest I can get to that is a swimsuit.
We can on a different site make get you Gumi panties. He could wear them and then sell them.
But that would not be on this site.
I've been asked on another site a lot if I will send them panties. It's kind of weird.
$500. I'd just throw a ridiculous number at him and see if they pay.
That's what Andy did once, and it worked out for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. $2,500.
Oh, I was watching the 90 Day Fiancé the other day, and the one chick does foot pics.
Yeah.
On OF.
Yeah.
She made $70,000 last year doing that.
Yeah,
I was like, what the heck?
There's a way to do it.
Oh, Discord.
Yep.
She's a little black kitten.
That's Discord, the little kitty cat.
Like the actual Discord platform, she's named after it.
She's our tiny little kitty.
She's over a year old now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is. She's over a year old and she's tiny. She's got a little sister who has less white on her chest, just a little tiny spot of white, and her name's Dahlia. But she's bigger, not super big for a cat, obviously.
No, she's a hammock up there.
She's just more plump than Discord is. Discord is like skinny like a ferret. And then Dahlia is kind of like cute little plump kitten.
Yeah. Then we got Sniffle Man. He's over there.
Yeah, Sniffles is coming our way. He's a little white and black, long-haired cat. Like those ones without noses are all like smushed in. That's what he looks like. And
got a Lulu.
Yeah, we have a Lulu, which is like mostly black. She's got brown.
Tortoiseshell.
She's got gray, but like it's mixed. Like she's mostly black and she's got long hair. And then we have a blind kitty that's like a gray tabby, and her name's Stormy.
Yep.
So we have 5 cats, 3 dogs, and a hamster.
And a hamster.
His name's Mr. Bean.
And he is the sole responsibility of Chrissy Gumi.
The other day, I was like, you haven't fed him forever. His water was empty. You had to give him food.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, do you ever feed this poor little thing? He's probably like, these are the last hours I have left.
He's a little chubby boy, so he's definitely not starving.
No, he might someday. And we've had him for over 2 years now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I thought they didn't live that long.
We've adopted our niece.
Yeah, we have a niece that we adopted.
Yep. She goes by Chrissy Gumi on the show.
I have 2 grown adult kids. They're like in their 20s. But I mean, they don't live in the house or anything.
Yeah.
They live like where they're living, you know. They're adults now. But Chrissy Gumi, she always talks about she wants a little brother or sister. I'm just like, do you not realize our age?
Yeah.
Like,
can't do it.
We're very old now.
Sorry. Ain't gonna happen, especially not with her.
She's a handful. She is a dang handful. I was telling Andy about it earlier today, and I was like, he's just like, his daughter just like sits on Discord, chats with her friends, and yells at him. Start pounding live stream. Plowing.
Plowing?
What the heck is that?
What?
Where does he come up with these ideas?
Are you talking about that other website?
I don't know what that means.
It's a euphemism for coitus.
Oh, I don't think you can do that on there.
No? Yeah, I don't know what that.
I've never looked at the rules.
Not looked into the terms and conditions or whatever you call them.
Oh, here comes Sniffles. He's gonna try and wreck the.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
He's gonna ruin everything.
He's got these like huge eyes. He's like. I don't have any parts to make kids, Steven. You know I'm old, right? And I've had cancer. I cannot have kids biologically.
There's Mr. Sniffles.
Pretend. That'd be like Steven's like fantasy.
Yeah.
Just getting Gitch into his underwear.
Just getting me with my shirt off, yeah.
Sniffles, you gonna say hi to everybody? He's gonna give himself a bath now for y'all.
Yep. There you go. There you go, Steve. You got your bath show.
It's gone.
Yeah, she ran up. Jesus.
Freaking Steven. Hi, little kitten. You're my sweet little kitten, aren't you? He's right in the microphone.
Right in the microphone. He's saying hi to everybody.
So he... Whoa! He took my straw.
He was like, what the heck?
He took my straw.
Got stuck on your lip gloss.
Sniffles.
He's got some lip gloss on his neck now.
Oh, Sniffles, you like wearing the lip gloss.
He's like, I got a kiss.
So this is my little buddy. He lays on my shoulder. Like, he doesn't like laying on your lap a lot of the time. He climbs up onto your shoulder like he's a parrot. And then he lays down and just like cuddles in. And that's what he does. Like, he had a brother. So he had a brother, which is our actual, like, on the Gitchigumi mascot. That's Snort, his little brother. And so they're named after the sounds they make. So Sniffles makes a sound. And then Snort made a sound like a pig. And he only had one eye, and he had a really bad hip. He had seizures and stuff, so he didn't live for too long. I mean, we had him for quite a while.
Yeah, we had him for about 4 years.
But then he passed away. We've had his brother Sniffles ever since. Like, he's going on like 12 years old now or something. He is 12 years old.
Yeah.
And he had to have surgery when he was little before I adopted him because he had a genetic abnormality. So, like, he's, like, been the healthy one, which is crazy.
He's still kicking.
They were thrown away into a garbage dumpster, and that's how they were found. They were little kitties, and they were just together in a garbage dumpster.
Yeah, so we say they lived through the trash wars.
Yeah.
Snort, he had one eye, and he had a bad hip, so...
That's what I said. He's like a pirate.
Yeah. Oh. I thought you were saying he was like a parrot.
He is like a parrot. Snort's like a pirate.
Ah, okay.
Arr.
Yarr! He's like that, if you've seen The Last Unicorn. Like that, the cat in The Last Unicorn. What is a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
You would think that, but it is the C.
Oh, okay. Trying to say Graham and it said Abraham.
No, you know. Ibrahim. Are you setting up a poker game?
Yeah, maybe. Well, no, I was trying to talk one of my friends into playing poker with us, Andy. I don't know if you're still listening. But anyway, one of my friends back in Indiana, I've been trying to talk to him into like playing poker with us. Because like at our reunion, we invited Kale into like I friended him on Discord so that way I could add him into the poker games. When I've asked Kale if he could play, obviously it's super late at night, and he has kids and he has a job and Andy doesn't. And so, we have weird timings that we play, obviously. But anyway, I'm trying to get one of my Indiana friends talked into it.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, you guys all kill me. I'm like, we kill Graham all the time.
You too. Thank you for coming around, Muhammad. It was good to get to know you. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, stop in anytime. We love talking to people. So, yeah, I'm trying to talk my friend into it. But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We will see.
He doesn't even have Discord, so he's older than me. So he's kind of just like, well, I don't know how to do all that. Like, he doesn't use Facebook.
I mean, Graham can barely figure it out, so.
It's true. I don't know if Andy's still on here, but I'm going to message him.
Well, we probably could call it.
No, Andy's on his cell phone. That's it.
If you wanted to go set up your poker game.
Yeah, we could call it and see. Well, I don't know if we're going to play poker or Graham just got power an hour ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I saw him online, so I messaged him. And so I was just like, Graham, you're alive. And he didn't respond, obviously, because he never does.
Well, he's probably got not only does he have his girlfriend breathing down his neck, he's got Goomy Gaming is online.
So, okay, Steven, you can play poker with me too sometimes. But I play poker with a couple friends of mine I grew up with. And we chat over Discord. We have like a group Discord group. And then we go to some website that we play free poker on. And it's all for bragging rights, but it's super funny. We scream at each other, we swear at each other, we put each other down. It's degrading, but it's a lot of fun. And
we drag each other through the mud.
We do. And so my friend Andy that you've seen on here, the Space Station Zeta, he's Andy. And anyway, it's him that I grew up with. We dated. He was my first boyfriend. But we've been friends for a million years. And then his brother, Graham, who, I really adore. I think he's like my little brother. But he's got some situations. So we all play poker together. And then we try to get other people to play with us. But generally, people are not up late. But since you're on the West Coast, you'd be perfect. Now I've messaged everybody. Well, I don't know what this dude's dong is like. I think he is.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do some Grounded. I was playing that earlier and it's pretty fun. So it's got the.
I'm pretty much done because I have had. Is this my third drink or second?
Yeah, that's your third.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah.
I don't even remember the second one.
Yeah, it was the Orange Captain Morgan.
Grounded. He heard about it.
Grounded.
Oh. As
so it's basically you are one of the kids in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and you have to go around in the backyard and try and figure out what's going on. And it's like a survival type game. So you collect materials and you craft stuff and you build a base, and it's pretty cool. I like the survival aesthetic or the survival type games, and it's a pretty neat it's a neat game. It's made by Obsidian, so it's pretty good quality. That's probably what I'm going to play tonight. You good?
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll get set up over here before we do the old.
He always says, okay, we're going to end the stream, but then he doesn't ever have it ready. And the last song of the night is actually a pretty cool song. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably watch pimple popping videos all night.
Yeah, it depends on what other people are doing. She
It's
might
like,
get on a Discord call and talk to people. But
no,
no.
not again. I won't
was
do
a
that.
terrible
I swear.
idea.
That was bad.
We'll have to
Can't
make
believe
that.
I
We got to make that
survived
into a
that.
T-shirt. DoorDash 2.0. That'll be like the inside. If you know, you know. We'll sell one
To Steven.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know what it's like because I was just that drunk. I do remember getting to the gate. I don't remember if I had the food, but I know that I looked very normal to the guard guy, and I handed him my ID, and I was just like, whatever. I hope you don't look at my pupils. And
I remember it was funny because you were like, I'll go to the gate and get it. And I was like, okay. And then you walked off and everybody was like, did you just let her get in her car? And I was like, oh, shit.
because I'm normally the sober driver. So the fact that I did that is like crazy.
And I ran out there and you're like, bye, honey. And backing out of the driveway. I'm like, wait.
I do remember thinking along the way there that I was just like, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention. He's like, she gets arrested. She gets arrested.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Steven, next time I get arrested, I'm going to call you for bail money.
Sometimes you just don't have control of the situation.
You never have control over me.
Nope. I don't try to. Why would I want to? That'd be exhausting.
What's that mean?
Trying to control you? That would be like...
Harnessing the hurricane?
Yeah.
It's true.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We had a good time. Got some laughs in. Nice cap to the week. We love seeing everybody, and we hope to see you again next time. Hit the follow button or the subscribe button or the like button or whatever platform you're on. And until next time,
Pour on.
pour on.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? I find my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
Should I be scared? The feeling's so different now. You got me floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape? I know
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? I find my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side, by your side. I'm not afraid. We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the
if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? And what if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start?